Hey everyone, it's been officially a year since I've shared my song Forgive Me with the world. And to celebrate, I'm gonna share with you kind of my songwriting process, how the song came about, and everything there is to know about my song Forgive Me. So this song first came about late 2018. I remember sitting on my bed watching Christina Aguilera music videos on my MacBook Air, and the last song I heard was Hurt by Christina Aguilera, and I was feeling so inspired, and I was like, you know what, I want to try to write a song kind of like this. So I started working right away, and I was trying to come up with a melody that kind of emulated Hurt. And as I was trying to come up with concepts, I knew that I wanted it to be about my faith, and I wanted it to be encouraging, and immediately the concept of forgiveness came to mind, specifically God's forgiveness and how it has affected me and changed me for the better. So I think I was writing in a notebook kind of just the whole concept of God's forgiveness in my life and what it meant to me. Pretty quickly I came up with the melody of the chorus, and I feel like you can kind of hear the similarities in the chorus of Forgive Me and the chorus of Hurt. And I started recording the chorus into this like really cheap condenser mic into my MacBook Air. And all I had was that and my little Akai mini keyboard. And after that, I started messing with the keyboard, putting a piano over the chorus. It kind of just flowed from there. I think I wrote pretty much the entire song, or at least 90% of the song, in just that one sitting. I think it might have been like within 2 hours. Like, it was just flowing so easily, even with the production part. And I really had little to no knowledge when it came to production and songwriting, but it was just coming so easily, and it was awesome. I was really proud of it. Anyway, I ended up just reaching a plateau with the song. My knowledge only took me so far, so I kind of just forgot about it and let it be and started other projects. And then I had this opportunity come up late 2019, October 2019, and I made it to the finale of this songwriting contest that this app was putting on. And the finale was held in LA at the iHeartRadio Theater, and Jojo Wright was the host of the competition. It was incredible. I still cannot believe I did it, but had to perform an original song for the finale live. And I had other songs, but they were kind of outdated, and I knew that Forgive Me was something that was really tugging on my heartstrings, and I knew that it was the song that I needed to sing, and I really had to gather up all the confidence that I had, and I revisited the song, and I had to like scram to finish it in just like 4 days. It was kind of really last minute and rushed. I finished it on my MacBook Air and I sang it live at the iHeartRadio Theater stage, and I won 3rd place. And it was such a special moment for me, not only because I won 3rd place, but the fact that I was confident enough to perform that song that like I did completely on my own, a song that meant so much to me and that came straight from my heart, and that I just went out and I just did it, and it went better than I could have ever imagined. That moment alone was so special. So the competition ends. I still have yet to release a song because it's not finished. It's just not finished. It was rushed, and me being the perfectionist I am not going to release something that is not finished. So from that point on, for about another year, I worked on it on and off so many times, and artists will know that before you have that final version of your song, there's like 42 versions before it. So I worked on it I don't even know how many versions I had of the song. It's ridiculous. And in the midst of creating it, I was still learning how to properly mix, how to properly produce, how to songwrite, and how to like get the vision in my mind to come across the way that I'm picturing it. Honestly, it was such a long process, and the song meant so much to me, and I was so passionate about it that it was just so hard for me. Creating it took so many tears, so much waiting, so many prayers. It's September 18th, 2020, and I'm just a little bit frustrated. Yeah, anyway, I finally ended up getting to a point where I was confident enough with the product I had created, and I was ready to release it. So October 2021, I released the song. If this is the first time you're even hearing about this song, I would so greatly appreciate if you gave it a listen. The heart behind the message is really important, and it's something that I want people to know. I want people to know about God's grace and His forgiveness, and how it has completely lifted me up from my weakest and darkest moments. Whether you can relate to it or not, I think the message of just forgiveness in general is something that everyone should hear and that everyone should work on. So thank you so much. Oh, my computer's done. My computer's like, please, I cannot bear to have this project open any longer. And I would have to agree with that. Thank you so much for listening to Forgive Me. Your feedback is so important, so please give me your feedback, whether it's positive or it's criticism. I will read it and I will take it into consideration, and I genuinely do appreciate it. Thank you all. I love you, and